We would like to inform all of Cha Eunwoo's fans about the situation that is currently affecting him, which raises concerns about press transparency in Korea. Not because of the new drama or the activities of his idol, but because of an alleged gaffe in Korean media coverage that made the public wonder, what is really going on behind the scenes? Quiet official statements for a week. According to information shared by Acom via DC Inside's Eunwoo Gallery, the statement from the Korean Taxpayers Association has actually been published on their official website for about a week. But strangely, during that period, not a single major media picked up or reported on the contents of the statement. It wasn't until around 8 AM on a given day that a media outlet called Startup and Management News published an article discussing the statement. And this is where the mystery begins. The article appeared, then disappeared from the portal? Shortly after the article was published and had appeared in the search results of major portals such as Daum and Naver, the article suddenly could no longer be found through a search with the latest filters. Users tried different keywords such as Cha Eun Woo, tax evaders, the Korean Taxpayers Association. But the result is nil. In fact, when checked directly to the official Startup and Management News website, the article is still listed with a publication time of around 8 AM. Screenshots even show that the article had previously appeared in Daum's search results before it completely disappeared. Within about an hour, the article seemed to be withdrawn from public search circulation. Restricted access for international fans? More surprisingly, based on verification done by a number of fans, the article cannot be accessed from outside Korea through normal browsing. Access is only possible if using a VPN connected to Korea. Until now, there has been no official clarification from portals or media outlets regarding the reason why the article no longer appears in public searches. This situation sparked heated discussions among fans and netizens. Why is the official statement that has been available for a week not covered? Why did the article that was finally published actually disappear from the search? Why is access geographically limited? Is it simply a portal algorithm, or are there more complex dynamics in the Korean digital media ecosystem? In the midst of all this speculation, one thing is certain. The case adds to a long list of questions surrounding the transparency of news distribution in the digital portal era. Cha Eunwoo's fans hope that all information can be presented openly and can be accessed without hindrance, so that public opinion is not formed based on pieces of information that are not intact. The wave of discussion continues to expand after the alleged disappearance of Cha Eunwoo-related articles from the search results of major Korean portals. Netizens are now starting to highlight broader possibilities. How exactly does the news distribution system work behind the scenes? In South Korea, portals like Naver and Daum are not just ordinary search engines, they have their own curation systems and news distribution algorithms. Some media analysts say that articles may not appear due to index updates. There is a possibility of changing the distribution category or visibility restrictions based on internal policies. However, what makes the public wonder is the fact that the article from Startup and Management News, still active on their official website, appeared in the search, then completely disappear in a short time. This drastic change in about an hour is what is considered unusual. A statement that takes center stage. The core of the news referred to a statement from the Korean Taxpayers Association, which had previously been published on their official website but did not immediately receive widespread coverage. These questions are now rolling fast in community forums. Global access issues, why VPN? International fans reported that the article, not accessible from outside Korea. New can be opened if using a Korea-based connection. In the global digital age, geographic restrictions on news articles give rise to the perception that there is segmentation of information. The fan community rates this situation as an important moment to highlight. Transparency of news search system, large portal curation mechanism, and consistency of access to information for domestic and international public. For many of Cha Eunwoo's fans, this issue isn't just about one article, it's about how information can appear and disappear in a matter of hours. Public pressure and silence from related parties. After the issue of the article at 8 a.m. continues to roll, attention is now turning to the response, or rather the lack of response, from related parties. Until this news is written, there has been no official clarification from Startup and Management News as the media that first published the article, as well as large portals such as Naver and Dorm regarding the change in the visibility of the article. This silence actually magnifies the question mark in the public. Media expert can be technical, can also be systemic. Some observers of the Korean digital media ecosystem mention that there are several technical possibilities. Automatic adjustment of the news index. Change of distribution category, e.g. from real-time to archive. Regional access restriction policy. Request for internal corrections or revisions. But the highlight is the speed with which visibility changes occur in about an hour after publication. In normal practice, news articles usually remain tracked even if they no longer appear on the main page. But in this case, the article did not appear at all in a particular keyword search, something that some users found unusual. Limited access and public perception. The issue of restrictions on foreign access also reinforces the perception of information segmentation. In the global era, news about public figures like Cha Eun Woo naturally has an international audience. When access became geographically limited, speculation arose. Is this a distribution license arrangement? Or a special editorial policy? Or simply a technical configuration that has not been updated? Without an official explanation, the empty space of information is filled precisely by various assumptions. The fan community is now not only discussing the content of the article, but also highlighting the information dissemination system itself. Appeared call for. The portal explains the mechanism of curation and visibility of news. The media gave clarification regarding the status of the article. Official information from the Korean Taxpayers Association can be accessed without hindrance. For many, this is no longer about one story, it is about the consistency and fairness of the distribution of information. For now, one thing is certain. The disappearing article has opened a broader discussion about digital media transparency in South Korea, and the public hasn't stopped looking for answers.